Hey, it is Chris. It is Tuesday, March the 5th. It is Super Tuesday. 15 states and American Samoa will vote today for president and a bunch of other offices. Honestly, wait, my hat is crooked. Honestly, kind of boring. Joe Biden is going to win probably every state. Joe Biden's going to win every state. Donald Trump probably is going to win every state. Maybe he loses one or two to Nikki Haley. Doesn't matter. Donald Trump and Joe Biden are going to be the nominees. Okay, so let's dispense with that. I want to talk about something else that I think is really interesting. So, one of the big strategic choices I think that Joe Biden has to make in this campaign is, how do you talk about Donald Trump? How do you talk about the campaign? How do you talk about the stakes? There are a couple options. One, you kind of stay aloof. You don't really engage with Trump. You kind of talk about the economy and you talk about immigration, you talk about what you've done, talk about what you're going to do. The other is you kind of go straight at Trump, right? You attack him. You play his game to some extent. So I think that's a critical decision. We got a hint at where Joe Biden wants to be on that this morning. So Axios reported this. I'm going to quote from it. President Biden is privately pushing for a much more aggressive approach to 2024. Go for Donald Trump's jugular. Biden is convinced he'll rattle Trump if he taunts him daily. Biden has told friends he thinks Trump is wobbly, both intellectually and emotionally, and will explode if Biden mercilessly gigs and goads him. Quote, go haywire in public, end quote, as one advisor put it. Okay, so that's kind of intriguing to me. Let's talk about why I think that could work, first of all. I think Joe Biden hates Donald Trump. I think he thinks Donald Trump is a real threat to democracy and to the presidency and to the country. And a candidate speaking from an authentic place is almost always a good thing, right? When candidates talk about things they don't really believe in, voters can tell. When candidates talk about things they do believe in, voters can also tell that. And I think Biden really believes that Donald Trump is a bad, bad man. The other benefit that I see is that the Democratic base hates also Donald Trump. There is nothing that Joe Biden could say, excuse me, still getting over the cold my kids gave me. There is nothing that Joe Biden could say that the base would be like, whoa, no, that's too far. That's a bridge too far. It's not a thing, not possible. So that would get the base a little bit more enthusiastic. And, honestly, based on the polling I've seen, Joe Biden needs the base to be a little bit more enthusiastic. Donald Trump's base is more enthusiastic than the Democratic base is right now. So not a bad idea. Now, what are the risks? Okay. Risk one. I've never seen anyone in politics, and granted, we have a pretty short sample, right? Donald Trump's only been in politics since 2015, but I've never seen someone try to go down to his level and win. So Marco Rubio during the 2016 Republican primary very much tried to go down to Trump's level, at least for a couple days. He said Trump had small hands, and you know what that means. I'm winking. I'm not a great winker, to be honest. I can only wink in one eye. This one. I cannot wink this eye. No. Didn't work out for Rubio, and Rubio eventually said he was embarrassed that he had done that, et cetera, et cetera. In the 2016 general election, I think Hillary Clinton, a lot of her campaign was effectively like, you're going to vote for this guy? Like, this guy's a bad person. Here's all the things he's done. Hillary didn't win. So I'm a little skeptical. Somebody once told me about Trump, don't get down in the mud with a pig because you get messy and the pig likes it. I think so. That's a risk. The second risk is, look, if Biden is going to talk about, and I'm quoting here, if he's going to talk about that he thinks Trump is wobbly both intellectually and emotionally, well, we're into the competence debate at that point, right? We're into the who can do this job. And to me, that puts Biden's age and the worries that a majority of voters, not just Republicans, but Democrats too, a majority of voters have about whether Joe Biden is too old to do the job. Yes, I know Donald Trump is only 4 years younger, but less people are worried about his ability to do the job than they are about Biden. So does Biden want to go after Trump on sort of stability, knowing that that puts the debate over competency and age much more top of mind? Maybe that debate's top of mind anyway, and he knows that, so he figures, what the heck. But those are the two big risks. Look, campaigns are won and lost based on decisions like this, right? This is a strategic decision of what do you want this campaign to be about? What do you want the candidate the president of the United States. What do you want him to be saying on a day in, day out basis? Do you want him to try to stay above the fray and let the sort of campaign surrogates attack Donald Trump? Or do you want him to go directly at Donald Trump, try to piss Donald Trump off, try to get Donald Trump to say or do something stupid or another something stupid? I mean, I don't think this decision has been made, right? Just because Joe Biden wants something doesn't mean that's what the campaign will do. Obviously, he has a big voice in the campaign, but it's not the only voice, right? He has a strategic team that will make a decision like this. But I will say, watch how Biden talks about Trump. He's been calling him a loser lately. I think that's part of the turn, maybe, to be a little bit more aggressive in rhetoric toward him. Watch to see if that continues. If it does, we'll know that Biden won out, and the sort of going at Trump is the way that they are going to run this campaign. So we shall see. In the meantime, I'm making videos every day. You can subscribe to this channel. I hope you do. You can like this video. You can share it with friends. I hope you do all those things. You can also check out all of my writing. I'm writing on a daily basis, too, over at Substack, chriscillizza.substack.com. Have a wonderful day. I'll be back tomorrow with maybe a little Super Tuesday after action report. And don't forget, Thursday is the State of the Union address and the Republican response. We will be live streaming for both of those things. So come join me. Watch it along with me. I'll offer a little bit of commentary here and there. And it'll be a big fun party. Political party. The fun kind. All right. Have a great day. Bye.